Hey there, what's up, YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is 11:17 on November 1, 2012. And I have been under the weather and just kind of losing my brain lately. So if you notice, my setup right here is a little bit differently. I'm literally holding, I hate saying literally because I'm literally can ask anything I want. I'm sitting here in my living room. So for those of you who keep up on my Facebook and my Twitter, my desktop died. So I haven't made arrangements for this recording device, well, my new laptop. Well, let's break down the story. So I knew my laptop and my desktop were old. They were older. They were Macs. The thing is, they still function. They still worked. Well, they worked until they didn't. Let's put it that way. So I made an appointment to take my Mac because it like officially, I think I had updated that it turned off at one point, and I couldn't get it to go back on. And then I actually got it to go back on, which I thought it was just maybe a bad power strip, whatever. When I plugged it in straight to the wall, it worked. But then it went out, and then it never turned back on. So now, and I think I had mentioned on here a couple times, I was hoping that Apple would release a Retina display iMac, which they technically did but didn't. They're not calling it a Retina display. I guess it's the same resolution of a Retina display, but because it's a 27 inch. It's just I don't know if they can't call it that. I don't know how they. I don't know. I'm not in charge at Apple. I just buy their products. So anyways, so they announced a computer that is going to be the computer I'm going to buy. However, it doesn't come out till December. So to replace my desktop, I have to wait till December because I refuse to buy a desktop now, and then a new one's gonna. I already know the new one's gonna come out, so I just don't. Look at Madonna in the background. Hey, Madonna. She's actually in that background too. But anyways, that's besides the point. So yeah. So I take my desktop in, and they're like, "Can't fix it. It's older. We don't even make parts for it anymore, so on and so forth." So I said, "Okay, well, here's the deal. My laptop is kind of acting crazy, and it keeps kind of like shutting off or whatever. And like when it gets, I thought it was because it was like you like making it do things that it's not supposed to be do, like process my graphics and stuff. And the actual situation is that I guess my hard drive was failing. That's why my computer would just stop functioning and it would restart itself. So, and that too apparently is an older Mac, old enough that they don't carry parts for it and old enough that they can't fix it, that I just basically had to buy a new one. And it's not dead yet. It still functions as of now. He couldn't tell me a timeline. He just says it looks like it's been failing. So I don't know if it's failing due to overusage, if it's failing due to overcapacity. Not overcapacity. I mean, there's still like a couple of gigs available. Or if it's failing. He didn't give me an explanation as to why it's failing. He just thought it had been failing. So me in panic mode because I use my Macs for everything. My desktop for these videos and other things. And then my laptop I use for a lot of my design work that I do. And then for a lot of other stuff, mostly design work, but I use it for other things too. So I'm like, I can't be computer-less. I need to have a computer at all times. I can't do it. Emails. I mean, I have my iPad, but it's more of a consumption versus a production thing. So you can consume it all you want, but you really can't make it. So I had to. I mean, I'm not gonna front. I did have on my agenda to buy a new laptop eventually, not today, not yesterday, not even anytime in maybe this year, since there's only a month left or 2 months left. But I did have plans to, and I did have money away for my new desktop because I was waiting for that Retina display. Well, so now I had to basically figure out what I was going to do. So I figured I will buy this new 15-inch MacBook Pro and use it until I am able to get my desktop. And I say able to get my desktop, meaning until it comes out, so I can buy it. And I'm sorry that this angle, it's kind of wobbly, wobble. Oh, but because anyone who knows anything about videos and or angles, you know that the camera has to be above the chins, okay? And I say chins because there are multiple. I'm not even trying to front. So I'm trying to be very still, but at the same time, it's gonna wobble wobble. So anyways, so that's my drama saga of the Mac era, and I'm loving this new Mac. I now that I have it, and now that I've upgraded and I use all the some. I really haven't had time to play with it. I really been really busy. I haven't really had time to work on it and like look at all the functions. I know the functions that I've always used, but they were obviously the functions of my last Mac, which wasn't this upgraded and wasn't this fast. So anything that I bought was definitely an upgrade from what I was working with prior. And so I'm loving it. I'm glad I bought it. So my goal is, so December, as soon as they start taking pre-orders for that fucking iMac, that 27, and I don't know if you've seen it, if you haven't watched P.S., the new iPad mini, I don't know. You know, the thing is, I was so anti-iPhone 5 before I actually touched one and got to function and use it, that I don't want to pass judgment yet. I think I'm good with and of course I already told you guys that scandal, that I have the original iPad, the first generation, the first one that came out. So basically all the new updates don't work on that. So now I not only had to buy new laptops and Macs and stuff, I actually have to buy a fucking new iPad. Well, I don't have to, but you know me, or those of you who do know me know me. And it's just ridiculous. So I'm all about the Apple anyways, and I love it, and I will probably buy, I'll probably buy a new one. I don't know that I really want a mini. I like the standard iPad that came out initially. I've come to work on it well, and I don't have little fingers and little hands, so you know, having a mini probably won't be suitable for me, and I don't use it for reading, which is, I think, is really kind of their marketing ploy for that, and so I probably won't get it. But anyways, back to the Mac. So yeah, I can't order my Mac, or it doesn't come out until December. I imagine pre-orders will come late November, which is going to be great because I will probably have this bad bitch paid off by then. And so, of course, it was all about credit. I mean, for reals. I mean, I have the cash, but I hate putting that much cash in one lump sum somewhere that I can't use it just in case. Because, of course, the minute I go and get a new computer, I go to get an oil change in my car, and I need new tires. So, you know, when it rains, it pours. That's what's happening. And then overall, I just wasn't feeling well this past weekend. The Halloween show, I was like, I pushed myself to do the Halloween show, because I didn't want to call. I didn't want not to be there. I couldn't do it. I just thought that was that would have been highly irresponsible of me. So I pushed myself through it, and it just really shouldn't. After I did it, I was just like, I was glad I did it, but I really probably shouldn't have. So it is what it is, and I just kind of like, I just needed to be in bed. And I was literally in bed from Friday through Monday. I think I got out of bed and out of the house on Saturday for about 20-30 minutes when I went to go pick up a memory card from Stephanie that I made a flyer for, or actually just actually to pick up some pictures off of her memory card and to grab some Starbucks. I met her at Starbucks, and I was just like, ugh, let's just get these pictures and I want to go home. So that's what I did, and I was back in bed, and that's what I did all weekend. I didn't hang out, didn't do anything. I was just in bed, which really felt good because I didn't have to I mean, I did not attend the Rocky, which I was supposed to host, but you know, it's kind of like miss a day or go and get sicker and then probably have to miss like 15 days, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just kind of got to prioritize yourself, and that's what I'm starting to learn to do. I used to kind of jump at any opportunity to do what I got to do and be out and be crazy and do whatever, but you know, sometimes you just kind of got to do what you got to do, and sometimes you got to take care of yourself, and that's what I'm again trying to start trying to do now. Trying to be a little bit more responsible about it because she ain't getting any younger. Oh, my screen just dimmed. But nonetheless, yeah, I've been talking for 9 minutes and 50 seconds, and I'm sorry that it's not neato and like with intros and stuff, but I'm recording straight to YouTube right now, which I don't normally ever do. I just don't have a setup where I don't have any of my graphics on this computer, so like the intros and the sound effects, I haven't transferred everything because I still want to use my desktop, so I probably won't have any fancy videos until December, until I can get that desktop all set up and squared away to produce good content, or not good content, but better content than what this is right now, because I'm recording straight to the website right now, and everything looks like it's working. Who knows when this video uploads? It might not. But hey, what are you gonna do? So, in the next, I've been talking for 10 minutes and 41 seconds. I have to be leaving here shortly, but let's talk about All Stars, RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars. Love RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, and let me tell you, so far, Tammy Brown was my favorite fucking character. I'm so sad that they left, because to me she was just a hoot. She was a hoot, and literally, I mean, that would be the best word to describe her, a hoot, because she was just so wacky. I just loved every minute of it, and just like they said, I would just love to know what's going on in her brain. I would. It is what it is. As far as who I think is going to win, I've always thought Manila was completely 100% the amazing talent of that show. As far as likability, but so as far as likability, I'm going with Raven and Jujubee. As far as overall drag and fierce, I'm going with Manila and Latrice. It's gonna be. I feel it's gonna be between them two. I think they're gonna make sure that the language barrier kind of does your Lexus in, and the other ones, I forget what the other ones are. See, but that's not good either. Oh, Chanel and Chad. I mean, I think it's Manila and Latrice. That's my personal opinion. I would vote either Manila and Latrice, or Raven and Jujubee. I mean, Raven's kind of a bitch too, but Jujubee kind of like balances that. So, which is the same situation with Manila and Latrice. So I don't know, but I love the show. I'm glad. I don't know how it's gonna last a whole season, unless it's gonna be like a short prelude season to whatever, but it's kind of interesting if they're going to kick two people off each show. I mean, we're looking at only having 5 shows or 6 shows or whatever. So I don't know. They're going to maybe do a 3-part challenge. I don't know. I don't work here. Let's put it that way. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry. I mean, literally, it's not been because of lack of wanting to shoot videos. It's for lack of not having the equipment up and running. And right now, I had a little bit of time before I head out. And I thought I'd sit here and hold my laptop up as it levitates and I record a video. So yeah. That's the update from me. Yeah. So, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, tweet me, do everything you want, and, hopefully I can get this set up somewhere that I can do these regularly, at least until I get my desktop, which is in literally 30 days now, because it's December when it comes out, so... and then I'm going to special order it because I'm going to upgrade that bitch. So I probably won't even get it to the mid-December, maybe even late December, depending on the production. And then I read a report that they are going to be planning on selling now, and the demand is going to be high, but the supply is going to be low. So, you know, this bitch is not excited about that. So the minute they say it's going on sale, I'm ordering that shit. I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah. Okay, I've bored you enough. Thank you guys for watching. It's 11:31, and I'm out. Let me see how to stop this. Give me a second. It might keep recording. I know it's recording now. Okay, I think I found it. Alright, people. Thank you for watching.